Everyone, this is Rajesh from Nepal, and today I am here to introduce myself and the project that I built for the Redis hackathon organized by Dev.2. Today in this video, I will be discussing how the application works, how the data is stored in the Redis as the Redis JSON, and working principle of application. So for this project, I use Socket.io, Node.js as a backend, and many more. So let me introduce my application by login to the application. Okay, so here I need to choose the account to log in. When I get successfully login, I just get redirected to the home page to test out the application. To write the code in our application, we need to click here get started. We need to generate the room ID. Okay, then we need to pick up one username and join the room. After joining the room, we can write something like code in the editor. I can also save the code to the account, but before saving the code, I would like to invite my friend to the room. So for that, I will copy the room ID. I will send that room ID to my friend. I'll send that room ID to my friend. He will open his browser. He will also repeat the same process that I did. He will paste the room ID that I provided. He will enter his username and he will join the room. When the John join the room, I get notification inside my browser, and John will see the code that I previously wrote. And John also can write the code that will be reflected to another user or any other client connected to the room. So let's say join John return this hello. So I can save the code, and the code goes to Redis database hosted on the cloud. I can save the code with some random title and I can post the code. To retrieve the code, I need to go to my profile, and here all the codes will be listed. So this is the code that I previously posted from the editor. So I can delete the post and I can search for the post. And I found the random title. I can retrieve this, I can delete this. So the data is stored in the Redis as the Redis JSON. So to access the data, I am opening Redis GUI tool, that is Redis Insight. So here is the code and here is the data. Some which contains username, user profile, user email, Google ID, and some here are some also data of user. Here are also some your code. Uh, this is the code which has schema of code title, code doc, user ID, and all of the information inside the Redis stack. So in the next part, I will be discussing the working application, the working architecture of the project. So here I am here to explain the working architecture of the project. So we have a client built upon React.js. We have a server built upon Node.js, and we have a database. When a client requests for a server, yeah, when a client requests for a server with a join event, the server process the event, and the socket.io listen the event, and here it will send joined event, and all the client will be informed. So same happens with the sync code event, disconnecting event, and the message will be broadcasted to all of the users connected to the room. So and another part we have Redis JSON, which contains the data of users and codes, right? So I have used Redis Om as a library to communicate with the Redis database hosted in the Redis cloud. And when I hit the save button from the UI, just you saw that when I hit the save button in the UI, we request to the Node.js server to post request, and Redis on communicates to the Redis database, and the code gets saved to the Redis database.